Hello, happy crafters, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm working on a project that I'm going to use for the second week of the Anything But a Card challenge at my challenge blog, A Place to Start. I had so much fun making these little gift boxes. I thought I would share them with my subscribers. So let's go. I was trying to decide what kind of gift bags I was going to make for my nurses. I want to give them just a little surprise when I go in for my next treatment. I've done all kinds of things, but I never really made a gift bag for them. I've taken brown craft bags and colored them in. So this time I thought I would actually make a gift bag. So I went on to YouTube and I was looking around for some inspiration. And I saw these origami bags, gift bags that you could make from a single sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock. I made one and I used that for my daughter's birthday to hold this little bracelet. Once that was successfully completed, I thought, yeah, I can go ahead and move forward and I will use this design for my nurses. So for those of you who want to follow along as I'm making the box, I've listed the supplies. It's very simple because you don't need very much. Okay, so the first step, now I'm using a scoreboard, but you can do this without a scoreboard. Because it's a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, you need 3 equal sections. So you would score at 4 inches and 8 inches. And then flip it and score again at 4 inches and 8 inches. And that will give you 9 equal size little squares. And then you need to burnish your folds. If you are using cardstock, this is very important because cardstock is more difficult to work with than just regular paper. And this is thick, double-sided cardstock that I'm using, but I needed my boxes to be strong because I'm going to be putting candy and some wooden puzzles and some charms inside, so I couldn't use paper. All I'm doing is taking this corner and folding it up to that very first score line. And then you do the same thing on the opposite side and you make sure that it's lined up all the way down and you will have score lines. This paper was probably not the best paper for a demonstration, but you'll have your score lines that you made. So that's what you're using to know where to fold. So the next step is to fold in your flap on the right hand side and burnish that very well. Then you're going to fold back just the tip of it. You're going to bring it all the way back to that score line and make sure that it's also lined up with the score line on the bottom. Then you can bring in your flap from the other side and burnish that down. And if you're using cardstock, again, this part of it is going to be a little difficult. Then you're going to lift up the little flap. You're going to lift it right up in the middle. And mine, I'm going back because I did not get it lined up with the score line perfectly. And if you don't, you won't get a centered fold. So now I should be able to do it. Yeah, it says lift it up. So now you have this sort of diamond shape. And this is the little flap that is designed to hold it together. So if you're doing it without glue, that will hold it for you. So then you're going to flip it over and you're going to repeat all of these steps on the other side. the shape that it can take a flared shape, or you can just leave it square. It's designed to do the flared shape, but I don't really, that won't work for what I'm doing with this project. So I'm just going to leave it square, but you can actually fold it in like I'm doing here, and then it will give you this little that shape. You can do it that way, or you can pull the flaps out, and if you fold them out, it'll give you like a purse shape, this little shape right here. But I didn't want to do either one of those. But I used this design in case I changed my mind, because I never know what I'm going to want to do. But because of the items that I'm putting into my box, I needed to leave it just a square, flat bottom box. Now, the other thing that I did, and I don't know, my camera wasn't recording, but I did not, even though the little fold over flaps will hold the box together, I decided to add double-sided tape down the side. I just wanted I wanted a little more stability. So now that's all there is to the box. The basic box is done. So now all I'm really doing is measuring out my ribbon. I'm just trying to get an idea of where I'm going to cut my ribbon. And I'm just going to attach it with a couple of brads. And that will complete my box. I could not find my little handheld hole punch. So I decided to use my pokey tool just to make 2 small holes on the side. And I'm not going to thread the ribbon through. I'm just going to punch a hole in the ribbon as well, and then add my brads. To make sure that my holes are lined up, I use my pokey tool. I can take off, because I didn't cement the beads down, so I can take off however many beads I need to remove, so that it goes all the way through to the other side, and that way I know that my holes are aligned. So here's the completed gift basket. I'm very happy with how this turned out. And that's 1 down and 3 more to go. I hope this tutorial has been helpful to you. If you have questions or comments and you'd like to leave them down below, I'd welcome seeing them. Thank you so much for stopping by. Happy crafting, and I'll see you next time.